Stranger Things Season 5 not only has to give closure to its characters, but it also has to solve many mysteries, especially about the Upside Down, and through that, it can confirm one or more theories about the other dimension. Let me know in the comment section if Season 5 needs to pull the trigger and kill off at least one of the main cast and not sit on the fence like in Season 4. Eddie doesn't count. But before I break out of the Upside Down riding the three-headed red dragon, I'd like to say hello guys and gals, I'm Nick, and welcome to 30's Feedback. So, after a long wait, Stranger Things finally returned with its highly anticipated fourth season, which not only solved the biggest mysteries left by Season 3, but also expanded a bit more on the history of the Upside Down and who has been messing with Hawkins this whole time. Stranger Things Season 4 introduced Henry Creel, aka One, who after being banished to the Upside Down by 11, became the creature known as Vecna. Vecna was the one behind the murders of teenagers in Hawkins, and he was established as the main threat to defeat in Stranger Things. Vecna is also in control of the creatures living in the Upside Down, and while this explains some of the biggest mysteries about the other dimension, there are still many questions about the Upside Down that must be answered in Season 5. The Upside Down has made way for a variety of theories on what's really happening in it, its origin, the creatures that live in it, and how it can be destroyed. And here are some theories that can be confirmed in Stranger Things Season 5. Vecna isn't the Upside Down's real villain. As mentioned above, Stranger Things Season 4 established Vecna as the show's main villain, but as the Upside Down is home to a variety of creatures, some theories suggest Vecna is not the real villain. Given Stranger Things' heavy Dungeons & Dragons influence, it has been theorized that the series' real villain will be a red dragon named Boris, the game's most powerful antagonist. The theory is supported by Will's painting, where he and his friends were fighting a red dragon with 3 heads, and by Nancy seeing a monster with a gaping mouth in the visions induced by Vecna. The dragon could be the final boss in Stranger Things, but in order to get to it, Vecna has to be defeated. The Upside Down is not just Hawkins. One of the biggest questions about the Upside Down is if it's just a copy of Hawkins or if it goes beyond the town's borders. Many theories suggest that the Upside Down is not just alternate Hawkins, but alternate Earth. But a big question remains about how developed the rest of the world is in the Upside Down. There's also the mystery of whether the rest of the world is also stuck in 1983 or not, and if the monsters are different in other parts of the world. If the Upside Down is an alternate Earth, the whole planet would be at risk of being taken over by the other dimension at some point and having monsters cross over if a gate is opened. The Upside Down depends on Vecna to exist and vice versa. The connection between Vecna and the Upside Down could be a lot stronger and deeper than Vecna controlling all the creatures in it. The Upside Down could depend on Vecna to exist, but Vecna might also depend on the other dimension to stay alive. This means that, in order to defeat Vecna, the Upside Down would have to be destroyed or vice versa, as getting rid of one would mean destroying the other two. Will is the only one who can destroy the Upside Down. Different theories suggest Will has a psychic connection to Vecna, which is why he can still feel the presence of the Mind Flayer and the other dimension. But it's also the reason why he didn't die in Stranger Things Season 1. Will is the only known person to have survived being in the Upside Down for more than a couple of hours, and he might have survived thanks to Vecna, who didn't want him to die because he needs him. According to some theories, Vecna wants to use Will as a vessel as he needs a body to cross over to the human world. Will can trick Vecna into using his body and use this to destroy the Upside Down, sacrificing himself at the end of the series in order to kill Vecna. 11 created the Upside Down, but Vecna shaped it. Before Stranger Things Season 4, there were many theories about the origin of the Upside Down, with some even suggesting Will created it. Season 4 showed Eleven banishing Henry to the Upside Down through a portal she unintentionally opened, leading to Dr. Brenner's many experiments and research on the Upside Down. Henry landed in a deserted and contaminated dimension, where there was only mountainous terrain, storms, and strange creatures. It's still possible that Eleven unintentionally created the Upside Down when battling Henry, but he's the one who made it look like Hawkins, either due to trauma or for some other reason.